Hey everyone, it is April 1st edition of What's Happening Wednesday. What's happening? We're here to talk today about the SBA loan and a few other topics, but I want to jump right into the SBA loan. So basically, there's two types of SBA loans out right now. It's a lot of confusion about how this goes down. What I know thus far is that there are two. Let me explain the first one. That is the economic injury disaster loan. That is the loan that is capped out at $2 million. This is also the one that it comes with the $10,000 grant, which to my understanding, if you receive the grant and are denied the loan, the $10,000 I do not think it has to be repaid. So, been on a lot of webinars, listened to a lot of information about this. This comes from some pretty viable sources. The percentage rate on this loan is at 3.75%. It will be spread out over 30 years and must be paid back, start being paid back a year after that you receive it. This loan, the EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan, does not at this time have any kind of forgiveness. I know people are hearing about getting a loan and it being forgiven. That loan is the PPP, which is the Paycheck Protection Program. That one will start on April 3rd. Today is Wednesday, so that one will actually go into effect on Friday. The other is available now through the SBA website. So let's talk about the PPP. What is covered under the Paycheck Protection Program? Salary, wages, commissions, tips, okay? All these types of things can be covered. What else? Leases, mortgage payments, interest on those, employee benefits are covered under, and that can include sick time, travel, and such. The third thing that it does cover is state and local taxes, and also anything that's related to paying that compensation. The rate on this loan is at 0.5%. The term is 2 years. So you understand that 2-year term, this is widely expected to be the loan that will be forgiven if you use it for those things. If you go out and buy all kinds of new equipment that is not relevant, it is very likely that that will not be forgiven. So be smart about it. So again, this is the Paycheck Protection Program. That's the one that's expected to be forgiven. Use it wisely. Use it for the things that are associated with running your business. If you take the loan and fire a bunch of people, the terms will change. So the driving force here is to keep people employed, keep things moving. So let's talk about what else is happening this Wednesday. I want to talk about cutting expenses. And I think everyone knows that this is going to drag out a little bit longer than we had anticipated. So here's some personal expenses that you can look into cutting, okay? I got my list right here, so pardon me from reading off of this list. But gym membership. Look, we know we can't go there. Cancel it. A lot of them, I know some gyms are not requiring payment at this time, but I would just double check that. I've heard some gyms say that, and then it is still coming out of people's accounts. So look at that. Let's be smart. Spa memberships. Don't need it. Nobody's touching you. Yoga, Pilates, hair coloring. Let those grays come in. Enjoy it. Eyelash extension subscription. I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently magazine subscriptions. Really? Get rid of them. Call your cell phone and cable provider. They're usually offering terms. If you call AT&T and tell them Cox is offering a better plan, you can usually get a reduction in rate. If that saves you $50 a month over the next year, do the math. Netflix, HBO, Stars, Cinemax, DirecTV, Hulu. How many of them do you have? I know a lot of people have streaming services and are still paying cable. So take a look, comb through that. Your personal trainer. That one will be tough. That one will be tough for me. But see if you can renegotiate rates on credit card debt or debts like car or paying off your HELOC with a lower interest rate. Here's a good one. Audible, Spotify, Kindle. How many accounts do you have through there for those types of things? May need it being locked in the house. So again, but just if you're paying for multiple ones, maybe just getting it cut down. Let's look. Car wash subscriptions. Yeah, that one can go. Rent. Listen, rent's due. Landlords have mortgages and things like that, and encourage you to pay something, but they may be willing to work with you a little bit. Your landscaper, if you're getting your mulch done every few weeks by a guy, I mean, cut your own grass. Postpone your vacations that you got planned. Go ahead and get your deposits back. Pest control, is that something that you can give up? It's South Louisiana, so if you've got termite contracted, and encourage you keeping that. Meal delivery services actually may be critical, but take a look at that. Manicures, do your own. iTunes apps, take a look at your iTunes, see what you got going on there. Rental fees on any musical instruments, Match.com. Cleaning services, use your kids. Stitch Fix, Rent the Runway, Trunk Club. Take a look at these items. Florist, dog walkers, apple storage that exceeds your needs. Check that out. Dog grooming can take a hit if your hair can grow, so can your dog's. Pandora, who uses it? So if you're still paying for that, let's take a look at getting rid of it. Detailing subscription, golf course subscription, country club membership. Anyway, take a look at some of those things. It's time to be prudent, and we don't know how long this is going to go. There's going to be a lot of people that may lose their job or reduction in income, and so it's just time to be prudent, be smart. Anyway, if you've got any questions, feel free to email me at admin@timhouck.com. We're still busy. Home's still showing. We're doing a lot of things virtually, just like this. We're getting sellers on the phone for the occupied homes, and they're giving us tours to prospective buyers. We're using virtual tours, Zooms, you name it, softwares, 3D, things like that. Remember, there's people that are in leases that are coming up, and there's someone coming in behind them. They want to buy a home. Young families, there's relocation, things like that. So things are still moving. It's a little different. We're navigating through it. Again, if you got any questions, email me at admin@timhouck.com. Give us a call on 225-234-0022. Take care, and thank you for being here on What's Happening Wednesday.